We made our paragraph with the guess count up here empty initially. Then when you take a guess, like I'm going to do right now, you'll see that we insert the words there for guess count. So I'm going to take a guess of 25. And there we go. We inserted guess count : 1, and it pushed the button down. Well, that was really nice. Why don't we do the same for these messages that we give? Instead of giving these messages in these alert dialogues, let's give the messages right underneath the guess count. That way we don't have so many alert dialogues. You can see Google Chrome is already asking us, hey, you've got so many alert dialogues, do you want me to prevent this web page from creating additional dialogues? So now we change the button to take another guess. Let's insert an empty paragraph initially, just like we did with the guess count, and then add words to it depending on what happened. If your guess was too low, if your guess was too high, if you won, if you hit cancel, any of those options. So let's go over here to our code, and right after the guess count paragraph, let's create another paragraph, P, and we're going to make this ID called guess message, right? Because it's the message we get about our guess. It's empty, nothing's in there. You can see up here our take a guess button is all lonely initially. But now we're going to change these alerts to setting the inner HTML on our guess message paragraph. So let's copy over this document.getElementById guessCount.innerHTML. We're going to change this guess count to guess message. Let's replace alert, open parentheses with it. There we go. Now we're going to change guess count to guess message. And we're going to remove this closing parentheses because inner HTML is a variable, and we're going to set it equal to a string. That's different from calling the alert function, in which case we pass the string inside parentheses. So we're getting the element for the ID guess message. On that element, we're setting the inner HTML to your guess was too high. Let's do the same now for all the others. Here, when your guess was too low, we need to delete the closing parentheses. Here, when you've won, we're going to delete the closing parentheses here as well. And here, when you didn't enter a number, we're going to delete this closing parentheses. And when you hit cancel, and when you need to take a guess already, there. So let's try it out, see how it looks. We're going to take a guess. Take a guess, 25. Nice, much better without so many dialog boxes. And it immediately tells us our guess was too high. We heard our noise too telling us that. Guess count is 1. Let's just cancel this now. I do not hit cancel. So much cleaner and nicer. Now you may be wondering, hey, why did I do all the moving around of the alert messages and we got rid of the alerts? And that's true. We didn't really have to move that around because if we were getting rid of those alert dialogues, all these operations, increasing the number of guesses, changing the HTML to the guess count, playing the sound, these all kind of happen at once. So there isn't much worry about what order we run these things in. Looks good.